my pocket back. We'll have your team taking off like a rocket ship. The odds against you don't stop the bet because it's you against the sports book. The bucket list got your back. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list. The bucket list, bucket list.
Yow.
The bucket list, the bucket
The
list.
bucket list, the bucket list.
We up in here, man. The bucket list. I'm VO the face when it's you against the sports book. The bucket list got you back. Y'all already know that.
Yes,
All through
sir.
21, we had your back. All through 2022, we got your back. And let's just keep this building. The construction workers I got with me today to do the heavy lifting. We got Jay Reeves with the gambler.
Yo, let's go.
Yo. And we also got Silly C with the numbers.
Ha 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 ha! It's your boy. Let's go.
It's your boy.
It's your
Yeah,
boy.
boy, man. Silly laying out all the blueprints. We about to get this one popping, man. And we going to start this one off in the city of brotherly love. We got the Philadelphia 76ers hosting the red hot Charlotte Hornets. What's going on here, Jay Reese?
And they got Philadelphia sitting at -5.5. It's a lot of narratives going on here in this game. Charlotte has just beaten the Milwaukee Bucks back-to-back nights. Kind of didn't see that one coming. Obviously, both of us didn't see that one coming.
Yeah,
But
clapped us.
and Philadelphia has been playing red hot as of late. The boy Joel Embiid has been on fire.
Con
He
fuego.
scored like 30 points in like the last 7 games, I want to say. Man, with that being said, I think they handle business at home. Calm down to take the little sting out of the Hornets. So I'm taking Philadelphia -5.5.
Man, this one will be a good one to see how it plays out. I do think at home Philly plays well, but I do think this one is a close game and it comes down to it late. I'm going to take Philly on the money line, but Charlotte Hornets with the points. Silly C, what do you think?
You know what's crazy is points per game right now. The Grizzlies are averaging about 112 points. Or
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Charlotte is averaging about 115 points. But when it comes to the 76ers, they're 18th and they're averaging 107 points. I think this is going to be a fast-paced game. I have to say that I give this actually to Philadelphia just because they're at home, but it's going to be a good game.
All right, man. Well, it's going to be a good game according to Silly, so we'll all tune in. The next game that we must be watching is a class of Eastern Conference. Why you laugh?
Because they're
What?
bums.
Man, come on, man. The Pacers and the Celtics, Indiana Pacers and the Celtics, man. What is Vegas saying? I heard what Reeves is saying. He's a bum. Said he's a bum. So what? All right. What is Vegas saying?
Vegas is saying these are one's a very untrustworthy team, being the Boston Celtics, and one team that's just hot garbage with a whole bunch of talent, being the Indiana Pacers. I don't really understand the Pacers, man. It seems like they have a pretty loaded roster, but they can never get the job done. They actually did cover the spread. This is a rubber match. They actually did cover the spread against Boston the other night. Man, going into overtime. Man, this is a tricky game. I'm going to take Indiana Pacers with the points, I guess, but this is a classic stay away game for me. But I got Pacers +3.5.
Man, not only am I not going to stay away from it, I'm going to bring appetizers, man. And them appetizers is French onion soup and onion rings. And we got awesome blossoms popping out here. Because I'm going to put the onions on it. I'm going to say Pacers on the money line. I think Sabonis balls out against a kind of a light front court for the Boston Celtics. And I don't think they're able to stop him. Miles Turner has been playing well as of lately as well. Silly C, what is the number saying?
Yeah, when it comes to Boston, I don't know. They're just a broken team, but then so are the Pacers. I mean, the Bulls haven't been better than the Pacers since Derrick Rose, and I have to say this year they might be. Pacers need to get it together, but in this game, they're at home, and I'm still going to pick the Celtics. Let's go.
All right, man. I see what you did there, man. Dropping that Derrick Rose gem, almost like segueing into our next game. But you ain't gonna steal my job, silly. Because now we're gonna go to Madison Square Garden, where Derrick Rose hosts the other high point guard in this game. Luca, what's going on? Jay Reason, what is Vegas saying?
They got this game sitting at -2 for Dallas. Dallas has actually put together some real good basketball games lately, and they also have Luka Doncic absent sometimes, and Kristaps Porzingis absent sometimes, and they still keep churning out the wins, man. I am definitely going to take the Dallas Mavericks here, -2.
Yeah, I'm gonna also take the Mavericks on the road to win by at least 3 to 5 points, possibly a big game for them. If you look at New York Knicks' record, it's not saying much, but if you look at their record against the Western Conference, it says it all. They don't perform well against Western Conference teams, and I see the Mavericks coming into MSG and shutting it down. Silly C, what do you think about this game?
Luka Doncic is Lil Durkee. Uh,
Mhm.
Mavericks -2.
Little
Let's go.
Dirky. All right, man. Little Durkee gets it done, but we're going to take it from that one to the next game. Jimmy Butler just entered COVID protocol, but
Mm.
he won't be no help for the Heat taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Jay Reeves, how is Vegas seeing this one?
Cody, if you can give me a quick check, man. When is Bam Adebayo supposed to be coming back? Uh, and this game
Mm.
is sitting at -4 for the Atlanta Hawks, and it is definitely due to Jimmy Butler not being there. Do I think that Miami could get it done? Possibly. Oh, before we even jump into that, man, did you guys see the Nurkic put hands on Tyler Hero by any chance the other night?
No, I didn't. Did he slap him all
Oh,
up?
oh, that is definitely something that you must look. Oh man. Oh, he put a couple fingers on that boy. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to middle this game. I think Atlanta possibly wins, and I'm taking Miami with the point. So I got Miami +4.
I'm gonna take Miami absent their first and second best player, and with one of their role players coming off of getting slapped up. I don't think that's a confidence builder. I'll go ahead and
Hmm.
go with the Hawks at home with 0 slapped up players recently. Silly.
Yeah, I like the Hawks at home here. No Jimmy Butler. Adebayo's out until the 17th. So,
Thanks,
that's
Cody.
his estimated return.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Hawks at home, -4.
All right, man. We'll see if this game gets a little testy, man. Hopefully, Hero kind of learned to stay away from those big hands. I just watched that slap up video. Oh man, I could slap you, Hero, baby. All right, we're gonna go into the next game. Battle of Texas, Houston Rockets hosting the Spurs. Silly C, what are the numbers on this one? Oh, put the fingers
I
all in his mouth, man. 21 Jump Street style, man. Like, oh my God. All right, go ahead.
I have the San Antonio Spurs in their mouth. I mean, -6.
Yeah.
At home against the Rockets. Man, Rockets are really falling apart. They got some young talent, but right
Mm.
now, and once until they can get that together, I don't think they get it. They beat a Spurs team, so I'm taking Spurs at home -6.
Yeah, I don't think Spurs are a good enough team to win big games like that. I actually will take the Rockets with the points. I might even pepper a little bit on that money line. I ain't got onions on it, but I think the Rockets could probably get it done on the short trip right across Texas. Jay
What's that money
Reeves
line talking about?
plus 200 for the Rockets.
Mm.
Yeah, a
That's
little
kind of
spicy.
that's kind of spicy. San Antonio Spurs coming back off of a little East Coast road trip. Man, I just want to throw my onions in the soup, baby. I'm taking the Houston Rockets on the money line. Let's go.
Mm.
All right, man. There we go. Well, that one's gonna get a little funky in there because that game was a stinker. But now we go into two of the slept-on teams in each conference. We got the Utah Jazz hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jay Reeves, what tune will Cleveland be playing tomorrow?
They got this sitting at -6.5 for the Utah Jazz. Cleveland's on a bit of a West Coast road trip here. They may be a little tired, man. Yeah, I'm taking the Jazz. The Jazz are coming back from an East Coast trip. Like, all this traveling does take a toll on your body, especially with the Abercrombie and Finch disease in the air, man. But I'm sticking with the home team, and I'm taking the Utah Jazz -6.5. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. You give me the points, I'll give you my money. I'm gonna take Cleveland Cavaliers. Even with the travel, they still kind of put out a good squad on the court. And Utah been dookie lately, man. They done like not covered the past few lines, and they haven't even been getting those
Lost to the
healthy lines.
Pistons.
And they lost to the
That was
Pistons,
a
man.
dog trap. That was a dog trap.
Man, oh yeah, I
Nobody saw that
forgot.
one coming.
I was texting you guys like, man, y'all need to join BetMGM. Look at this odds right now. They do it. They would set me up there. It's like, we'll give you this. We'll give you this. Bah! Slap me upside the head. Took a whole 60 from me. I'm like, I thought I caught them slipping. They caught me slipping. I'm going with Cavaliers with the points. Silly C, what do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm almost agreeing with you, Vo. I mean, they have Azubuike out, Rudy Gay's out, Rudy Gobert's out. They're kind of running pretty short. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Cavaliers here.
Yeah, but Spider-Man, it's a Spider-Man. I mean, Spider been playing well. He been putting it in the past few games. So look for him to have a big game, but Cleveland keeps it close. Going into the next game, we got a West Coast matchup, man. We got the Sacramento Kings taking on the LA Lakers. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
They got this number sitting at -2.5 for the LA Lakers, man. Both these teams have been playing worse than pathetic. I don't really know what the hell's going on here. The Lakers just do not look spectacular at all. Don't look like they're ready for the big lights. They're definitely going to be sitting in a position to play in for the play-in game once again. In Sacramento, I just can't stand these teams with all this talent who can never get the job done. Is it bad coaching? You guys don't know how to close games. Sac had a chance to do it the other night against the Lakers, but they did not. Fortunately for me, I know nobody cares about my bets, but I did cash out on that because Sac was looking pretty good. I think Sacramento still doesn't get the job done, man. I'm taking the Lakers. LeBron is the king, -2.5.
Yeah, this is gonna be a focus shifting game, man. If the Lakers don't win this game by at least 2.5, I'm gonna be reluctant to pick the Lakers, not only on this show where I'll try to give people advice, but just in my own bets, man. Like, it's hard for me to lean with a team that's been underperforming this much, and they really played down the competition. So I'm gonna go Lakers -2.5, but if they lose, it might lose me, man. Silly
I feel
C,
you.
what do you think?
Well, yeah. So first, let me start off. Yeah, I lost in 3 championships in football,
Now you want
but
to
I'm
talk about it?
We
but
wasn't
I'm
going to even go
also
there.
but I'm also one of the top teams in basketball. So let me speak because I speak the truth. With that being said,
You
this
know,
is
you don't want to
that
be jinxing
minus
yourself again, brother.
Jinxie
that
cat.
minus
Jinxie cat. Get out,
that,
Jinx.
that -2.5 is I don't know. In Sacramento, the Lakers experiment just isn't working. I'm gonna have to go with Sacramento at home. I'm tired of going with the Lakers. They lost me too much.
Yeah, man. I mean, Sacramento, like Jay Reeves was saying, it's one of those people that have like all the talent, man, and they just can't put it together, get the dubs. However, this game will be watchable because of superstars like LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. And that's very poetic because it's kind of like this podcast. You two have all the talent in the world. Y'all just kind of suck. But I make it watchable because I'm kind of like LeBron James of the podcast. And that's what I'm here to do is carry y'all on my back. But what if
LeBron
you would
James.
get what? What is you? What is you against the sports book? The bucket list got your back, baby.
Boo!
Buckets.